Hey everyone, I'm back with another video. A question I get a lot from readers is about sexual compatibility. A lot of women want to know, can you teach a man how to please you? And how long should you stay around until he learns how to please you? On the flip side of that question, I also get that, some women's partners may not be satisfied with them anymore and feel like they need to go outside of the relationship. First of all, I think that it's a great thing that partners can communicate whether they're happy or upset in the relationship, whether they're sexually satisfied or not. I think it's so important because we're never going to feel one way all the time. It's just not possible. So for the first question, which is, can you teach someone to sexually please you? Of course you can. You should know your body better than anyone else knows your body. And I feel like with patience and time that you can, but part of that is owning your sexuality and also being able to initiate. I feel like if you expect the man to come and please you in the way you want all the time, then you're not doing your part. I also feel like it takes two. Women have to initiate sometimes. Women have to show men what they like and guide their hands in certain spots. Let them know when they're doing really well and when something's feeling so good, and let them know when something hurts or when it's not feeling so great. I feel like a big part of that is positive reinforcement. I feel that anytime you feel that he's doing something good, always give him praise. I think the more praise you give in bed, the better. And know that there's someone on the other side. So anything that you say, even though it may be direct or indirect, you are setting an example of how that person should treat you. And also, you have to take into consideration and be kind. Like, do I want my partner? How would I want my partner to tell me that I wasn't doing something right? So always take that into consideration as well too. So you want to be very compassionate. You want to give a lot of praise where possible. But if it's a situation where you are not being pleased, or this person is too soft and you want more hard edge, or they're not spontaneous enough or whatever, always make sure that you're doing your part as well, because you don't know how the person on the other side is perceiving you. So always, communication is so important. What did you like? Like, a report card. I think I wrote about this before, like earlier in my earlier years, but a sexual report card. So you kind of do this like after every session, like, how did you find that? Did you orgasm? Did you orgasm? Did you do this? Did you like this? Talk about it. And I think when you're in bed, it might be a little bit more difficult to talk about sex. So I recommend talking about sex outside of the bedroom or before you get there. It alleviates some of the pressure. And it does alleviates a lot of the pressure, and I feel like it's just easier when it's brought up outside of the bedroom. So that's my advice for women who are wondering whether they can teach a partner or not. And I definitely think you can teach a partner, but also be open to receive that too. So while you want everything hard edge, he may not be that way, and it may take him time to adapt to the way you want things. So it's a give and take. It can't be like, he's not giving me this, and what about what you're giving him? Does he like that? Would he want you to initiate sex more? I think, for the most part, I'm going to speak for men and say that they would love for us to initiate more. I know that I'm working on this myself. And it's hard because as women, we're not raised to initiate anything sexually. In fact, we expect everything to come to us. So it will take some women some time to be able to initiate, but also know that there's that other side too. So while you may be having frustrations, always look on the other side and always listen to what your partner is wanting as well. Because you may not be giving enough praise, so he may not want to go that extra route. You know what I'm saying? So definitely take a step back, see if there's something you could be doing a little different also in your performance too. And it's not always what can you give me? How come I'm not getting this? You know what I mean? You got to look at the other side as well. So the other part to that question is what happens when you are not satisfying your partner and your partner lets you know that they want to step outside of the relationship. 9 times out of 10, it's because you've lost that person that you once were, that individual that you once were, that confident individual who had their own beliefs, their strong beliefs, passions, hobbies. You may have fallen into the trap that a lot of people do when they're in couples and in relationships, is that we kind of blend into the other person and we try to become one,